Good evening, my dear students, my colleagues, and my YouTube viewers. Welcome to my channel, Desire to Learn with Mukesh. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about International Women's Day. So, this video will consist PPT discussion about importance and celebration of IWD, that is International Women's Day, first Indian women in different fields, women achievers, women scientists. Then we will discuss the quizzes question answer which I have conducted on quizzes platform today morning for the students. Then we will watch celebration in our school Kendriya Vidyalaya Gajpati, plantation by our female staffs in our KB, drawings and posters made by our students, speech videos delivered by our students. So dear viewers, celebration, plantation and the last two articles, those are drawings and posters by our students and speech videos by our students, have been recorded in another video part, and the link for that video part will be given in the description of this video. So by tomorrow morning, or I will give the link. Okay, so let us discuss this PPT video now. So what is the importance of the day? International Women's Day is a global day. That means it's being celebrated all over the world, throughout the world, celebrating the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women. The day also marks a call to action for accelerating gender parity. What is gender parity? Gender parity means give equal chance, 50% weightage attendance of male and female in every field, in job, in education, in every field, in every sector of the society. If there is 50% attendance, 50% weightage of female with male as compared to male, then that will be called your gender parity. Marked annually on March 8th, International Women's Day, that is IWD, is one of the most important days of the year too. Celebrate women's achievement, raise awareness about women's equality, and accelerate gender parity. So these three important key points are there. These are the most important goals. First one is celebrate women's achievement, empower women, motivate them, raise awareness about women's equality, and accelerate gender parity. Now, what's the theme for International Women's Day 2022? This year, the theme for International Women's Day is Gender Equality Today for a Sustainable Tomorrow. If you want a sustainable tomorrow, developed tomorrow, then we have to give or create equality in gender today. Today only we have to create. Then only we can get a sustainable tomorrow. And IWD, that means International Women's Day campaign 2022 theme is break the bias. In order to create gender equality for a sustainable tomorrow, we have to break the bias. Break the bias means we have to give equal chance to females also, where we give chance to male candidates. We have to break the bias. We should not have to differentiate between female and male. That is the break the bias. We will discuss more about break the bias. History of International Women's Day. It was honored the first time in Austria, Denmark, Germany, and Switzerland on 19th March. More than 1 million women and men attended IWD, that means International Women's Day rallies, campaigning for women's rights to work, vote, be trained to hold public office, and end discrimination. So before that, females were not allowed for to work in office, to give vote, to get trained, to hold public office. So these points were discussed. These points were the goals for of the what we call IW rally. Then International Women's Day is celebrated on Soviet Russia in 1987, March 8th. Every year after women gained suffrage, March 8 became a national holiday there. The day was then predominantly celebrated to by the socialist movement and communist countries until it was adopted in 1975 by the United Nations. So, for the first time, it was celebrated in Soviet Russia in 1917. After later, it was adopted in 1975 by the United Nations. Then we are celebrating throughout the world. So, I was talking about break the bias. What is break the bias? Break the bias means imagine a gender equal world, a world free of bias, stereotypes, and discrimination, a world that is diverse, equitable, and inclusive, a world where difference is valued and celebrated. Together, we can forge women's equality. Collectively, we can all break the bias. So, that is your gender equality, not anything else. That is your gender equality. That is your break the bias. Now, what are the what we call women's how they care for us? For our moms who are always our biggest supporters, women play the role of our mother. They play also the role of our sister who saved us from our parents' wrath over and over again. Then they are also our teacher who believed us in us and motivated us to be our best selves. Now we will see what colors symbolize International Women's Day. Purple, green, and white are the colors of International Women's Day, and each color signifies something. Purple signifies justice and dignity, green symbolizes hope, white represents purity. The colors originated from the Women's Social and Political Union, that is WSPU, in the United Kingdom in 1908. Now we will see some famous international women. First one, Indira Gandhi, 1970 to 1984, his birth and death. Third Prime Minister of India, and he was the first woman Prime Minister of India, 1966 to 77 and 1980 to 84. Okay, influential in shaping post-war Indian constitution and society. She has great achievement. Then Mother Teresa, known and charity worker, Mother Teresa dedicated her life to serving poor and disadvantaged. Helen Keller, all of you know, at the age of 19th month, Helen became deaf and blind. Overcoming the frustration of losing both sight and hearing, she campaigned tirelessly on behalf of deaf and blind people. Now she is popular among us. Then Enid Blyton, British children's writer known for series such as the famous Five, The Secret Savior, Seven, wrote an estimated 800 books over 40 years. There is a poem in English Class 5 NCERT of Enid Blyton. Serena Williams, American tennis player, Williams has won 19 singles Grand Slam titles, making her the most successful female player of her generation. Then Malala Yousafzai, Pakistani schoolgirl who has campaigned for the right to education for girls. She was shot by the Taliban but survived. All of you know she is a what we call eminent woman in social network. Okay. Now we will see first in India female. So first India's first woman prime minister and Bharat Nawadi from women's side was Indira Gandhi. Then first Indian woman president was Pratibha Patil. Then first woman speaker of Lok Sabha was Meera Kumar. First Indian woman who reached Antarctica was Meher Moose. Then first woman IPS officer was Kiran Bedi. First woman president of Indian National Congress was Annie Besant. First woman governor and woman president of Indian National Congress was Sarojini Naidu. First woman chief minister of state was Sucheta Kripalini, and first woman judge of Supreme Court was Mira Sai Fatima Bibi. First woman to get Osaka Chakra was Nirja Bhanat. First Indian woman ambassador of at United Nations was Vijay Lakshmi Pandit. First woman union minister was Rajkumari Amrita Kaur. So we see first Indian woman to get Bharat Ratna was Indira Gandhi, who was the first woman prime minister of India. Then Mary Kom, hmm, Mary Kom, first woman boxer in the world to win 6 world championships. Then your PV Sindhu is the first Indian woman to win an Olympic silver. Then the first Indian woman to become president is Pratibha Patil. Then first Indian woman to go to space, Kalpana Chawla. First Indian woman to get Nobel Prize, Mother Teresa. First Indian woman to climb Mount Everest, Basendra Paul. First Indian woman to win gold in Asian Games, Kamalji Sandhu. First Indian woman to become IPS officer, Kiran Bedi. So now we will discuss some famous women scientists. Not only women have achievement in only these what we call fields, they have also different fields like science also. There were so many women scientists, famous women scientists. Now we will see. First one was Asima Chatterjee, who was an Indian organic chemist noted for her work in the fields of organic chemistry and phytomedicine. Her most notable work includes research on Vinca alkaloids. Vinca alkaloids, the development of anti-epileptic drugs and development of anti-malarial drugs. Next is your E.K. Janaki Amal, founder of Fellow of the Indian Academy of Sciences, winner of Padma Shri Award, was a renowned botanist and plant cytologist who made significant contribution to genetics, evolution, phytogeography, and ethnobotany. Then your Anna Mani, the only woman scientist to work with C.V. Raman, is well known for her work in atmospheric physics and instrumentation. She contributed to the study of radiation, ozone, and atmospheric electricity, both on the surface and in the upper air, using special sounding techniques. Joining the Indian Meteorological Department in 1948, she rose to become the Deputy Director General of Observatories in Delhi. And Rene M. Burgess received the Baghai Gold Medal for Science. He works in the areas of chemical ecology, plant to animal interactions, behavioral ecology, and evolutionary biology. The next is your, all of you know, Marie Curie. Okay, born 7th November 1867 in Poland. Okay, spouse Marie Curie discovered radium and polonium, awards, Nobel Prize in Physics, Nobel Prize in Chemistry. Okay, all of you know about her. Then your Marie Curie. Okay, we will discuss first woman to win a Nobel Prize. Okay. Then Janaki Amal, India's first female plant scientist. Amal developed several hybrid species still grown today. She also advocated for protecting the biodiversity of India. Then is your Plessy Wang Stull, virologist and molecular biologist. Wang Stull was the first scientist to clone HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, which causes AIDS disease, and create a map of genes which led to the test of for the COVID, sorry, for the what we call AIDS, that is your virus, HIV virus, human immunodeficiency virus, which causes acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, that is AIDS. Then your Rosalind Franklin, born in 1920, was a British biophysicist known for revolutionary work discovering DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, as well as understanding X-rays and molecular structure. So these were some famous eminent women achievers. In some parts of our country and even in the world, the role of women is limited to household chores. If we will conclude, in some parts of our country and even in the world, the role of women is limited to household chores. Household chores means household work, cooking, bathing, okay, taking care of children, like that. So, however, this needs to change because women deserve equal opportunities at everything like men. Nowadays, society have been changed, right? The world is moving towards achieving gender balance. So, it's moving towards equality for both men and women. So, we have to bring the girl child to the mainstream of the society. Okay, we have to bash the gender. We have to break the gender base. Okay, we have to create equal opportunity for the girl child as we create opportunity for the boy child. Okay, so thank you all for watching the video. In the part 2 video, the link I will provide in the description of this video. You will watch the celebration at our school, how we celebrated today and how we made plantation also different posters and articles made by our students and speech videos delivered by our students. You will watch. Okay, by tomorrow morning I will give the link. So again, wish you all of you happy International Women's Day. So let us being together. Let us go forward together, and we see men and women in equal what we call opportunity. We have also to provide them chance, provide the women chance to participate with us, to step forward with us, and a country's development depends upon its inhabitants, and inhabitants means those who are living inside the country. Inhabitants it consists of both the men and women, what we call those who are living inside the country. So we have to create equal opportunity for the girl child. We should have to stop the what we call gender discrimination, right? All these things which causes harmfulness for the society and for the development of our what we call women society. So let us being together and go forward for our development of our nation, for development of our women society, for the development of our world. Okay, so thank you all again. Thank you for watching the video. Keep learning, keep growing.